Hello everyone, and welcome back to another one with me, Miss Whitney B. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card for how you inspire awe and delight in others. And so before we get into our pick a card, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am accepting bookings, readings, personal readings for the month of March. You can get in contact with me at psychicreadingswithwhitney@gmail.com. Or you can head on over to my Facebook page, Psychic Readings with Whitney, on Facebook, and book an appointment there. You can see in my calendar what time is available. Also, if you guys have any content suggestions, any things you'd like to see, don't forget to drop a comment below. Also, I love to hear about where you guys are coming in from. Where you at? What's going on where you are? Right now, it's evening. It's about 7:47 on March the 3rd, and it is evening time outside. It's dark. I can see the moon. It's beautiful. It's a little yellow still, but I'm hearing we're getting rain, so I probably won't see it for a few days. All right, so before we get in, we're going to have our choices. This gray kitty cat is pile number 1. This orange kitty cat is pile number 2. And this pink kitty cat is pile number 3. All right, pile number 1. If you chose this cute little gray kitty cat, this is your reading. Put those so you can't see them. Also, I want to do a quick shout out to my good friend Leslie, who bought me this beautiful candle. It smells amazing. Thank you, Queen. All right, so we are going to be looking into how you inspire awe and delight in others. This is for pile number 1. Spirit guides, beings coming in the highest vibrations of love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being present with us in this reading. Thank you for lighting up the ways in which pile number 1, group number 1, inspires awe and delight in others. Group number 1, don't forget to set some signs, symbols, synchronicities, so you know it's your spirit guides, your ancestors, your beings talking to you. I like to choose animals, numbers, different flowers, colors, horoscope signs or certain tarot cards, things like that, just so that I know the message is for me. I invite you to drop below as well, like what are some of those things that you do as well, so other people can see, because I know for me, like, I was inspired by others. I have a good friend, Mahogany Star Power. She's on YouTube and I want to say YouTube and Instagram, and she does amazing charm readings, and she actually taught me through her readings how to read charms myself, and so she's an amazing person. So you guys maybe also, since I'm talking about this while shuffling your cards, it feels like you guys are inspiration to others. It feels like you guys help others create conscious creations like soul deep. Yeah, bottom of the deck, ancient wisdom. Pile number 1, you have ancient wisdom and you share it with others. I'm hearing freely as well. Like I just heard, it's my pleasure. And so pile number 1, thank you for coming in such beautiful authenticity and kindness and care. The universe is telling me, or excuse me, spirit guides, highest self, spirit is telling me that you come on offer from your higher self, from yourself to the universe, in that it's my pleasure was the response. You freely give of your heart. It's like there's no expectation in return. You just sharing, and you want to share. And it's like also, you want others to learn. You encourage others to learn. You want to be inspired by others, and you want to inspire others. And so thank you. That is definitely a way that you inspire awe and delight. We have changes with new beginning. Hold them up so you guys can see them. Changes with new beginning. So you guys are I just heard catalyst. So maybe some of you are Aries, Cancer. Oh, and of course I forget the other cardinal sign. Is it Capricorn? Cardinal signs that you create change. You help others and be inspired to make action, to create change. It's like I just seen like you build bridges through emotional nurturing and wealth. Also, I'm hearing lilies, like lily flowers, like maybe you work with the Ascended Masters, the Divine Feminine Ascended Masters, and maybe even Divine Masculine Ascended Masters. I just heard Ascended Master Saint Germain. I heard Shakti and Shiva. But basically what I'm hearing all the way around is that you're a catalyst. You help others create change. So you're inspirational in how you move about in the universe. And Spirit is saying when you interact with others, what is so delightful and inspiring is the ways in which you can create practical change in the physical world rather quickly. You're like, oh, yeah, did you think of this? And then boom, like that person could literally take your advice and go create in the physical world with it. Like it's that practical, easy. Not easy. Easy isn't the right word. You make it easy. It's like making it simple so anyone could do it type of thing. Divine timing with death, transformation, and duality. And so you help others to line up. Divine timing is about alignment. It's about patience. It's about ease. It's about flow. It's being in divine, like authenticity to the true self. Literally doing one's own dance with the universe, not on anybody else's time schedule in anybody else's way, but authentic to that soul. With transformations, the death card is all about transformations. And so with duality, and so you inspire others. You guys may be inspirational coaches yourself. You may be tarot readers, you may be counselors. I'm seeing teachers. I am seeing like even like student aides or support, classroom support, or maybe social workers. I'm even seeing like, it's funny because then like Spirit switched me over to the mall and like I'm at a clothing store and I'm helping somebody pick out an outfit that would look really good on their body. So you're just really good at helping people see themselves and how they can create a physical change and get what they want just by being themselves and looking at something from a certain perspective. And so balancing out duality with transformation, with patience. And so also I feel that you're a very consistent, reliable, stable person that you, it's like, I just heard you're an excellent leader. Like she's that bee or he's that king. She's that queen. He's that king. Like they're that person, but it's like with humility. It's like you don't even look at yourself like, oh, I'm super fantastic because people look to me to be the leader. Like, nah. It's that you don't do that is what is also delightful and awe-inspiring. I just heard like no ego. Like you do it carefully, like with lots of care, not literally carefully. Like it's not careful. It's I'm hearing decisive action. Like I'm feeling like you have a very powerful voice. For some reason, I'm getting like this sharp twinge in my throat, and I want to talk like really firmly and kind of speak very clearly, very precise almost, but not precise in a cold way. More clearly expressing what it is that you're thinking or feeling or experiencing. I'm hearing not only are you a shoulder to cry on and someone to come to for advice, but also good for a cup of tea. And so like if somebody's going through something, you're the person that people turn to like talk it out and kind of work through it. I'm hearing like I can get advice or I can have a soundboard. And so the people who receive you, pile number one, are delighted and inspired and awed by your ability to, I kind of like feel like you just know what to do. And if you take a misstep or you somehow offend or do harm and unintentionally, You're quick to apologize. You're quick to take accountability. You're quick to turn and say, you know what, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Thank you for sharing. Type of thing. Okay. Pile number 2, delight and surprise others, Spirit. Awe and delight others. Inspire awe and delight in others. We have yellow rose with snapdragon. Ooh, and this one jumped. This is gladiola with phlox. Okay, and then I'm gonna get these new Island Time Wellness cards. I just got these in the mail. I'm excited. Sunglasses and hand of cards all over paradise. And so, oops, sorry guys, paradise. And the bottom of the flower deck is magnolia. And this is nobility and self-esteem. So I feel like you have this level of this sense of elegance, serenity, and esteem. Like, not only do you have esteem in yourself, but it's like you see that in others as well, and you foster it and nurture it. And so you may have some people in your life or come in contact with people who may not have the highest of self-esteems when you meet them. But as you grow with them, as you are friends with them and help them, you nurture that within them. And so it's like I'm feeling like you hold up a mirror of true beauty of a person to them by being that true beauty yourself. Just sharing that reflection back over and over and over again. You are good enough. You are good enough. You are good enough. And it brings a sense of happiness and joy and love and oneness and care. It's like, I feel like a lot of people feel like you really care about them, which you do. So then we have this snapdragon, and the yellow rose is about enthusiasm and friendship with graciousness and benevolence. So I feel like, and then with the sunglasses. So sunglasses about watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So I feel like you're a chill dude. I feel like you care a lot about your friendships. I feel that you're very gracious, and that you're not a boastful person. You're a humble, like you have a lot of humility. But I feel that when you invest in someone, you truly invest in them. You give them care. You give them time. You give them love. You practice unconditional positive regard, and I'm hearing like unconditional love. And you do it in a way that's like relaxed. You do you're a stand back type of guy or gal. And real chill. That's what I'm hearing, is like you're just real chill, and that brings an awesome vibe, especially with your ability to be a good friend. Like, it makes sense why people feel safe or want to have a cup of tea with you, or sit down and share their woes, or collaborate on ideas on how to problem solve. I'm feeling like all the way around I can come to you and just feel at ease, feel supported and loved. With phlox and gladiola, we have strength of character and moral integrity. Okay, which also kind of comes back to the magnolia card. I feel like you know who you are. You know what you bring to the table, and you live there often. With ancient wisdom being the bottom of the other deck, I feel like you just kind of... I'm just hearing Spirit just said high levels of integrity, Whitney. And so, yes, you have high levels of integrity, and you have a very solid character. Like, the pillars that you believe in and stand on in your life offer the universe and people you interact with. Spirit just said all of everything. A lot of love and acceptance and kindness and care. With unanimity and harmony with phlox, and then taking a risk, I feel like you... focus on being love instead of being right more often than not. I'm hearing that at times your temper may get the best of you. But what I'm really feeling is that you are more focused on the group and the feeling of connection and security and comfort and community and care. You're more focused on those feelings than you are on being top dog or on being right or even being the leader. Like I'm hearing that like a lot of times you don't elect yourself the leader, others elect you as the leader, or it just so happens you end up being the leader. And Spirit is saying that's happening on purpose because others trust you and look to you for guidance, and because of how humble you are and how you listen. What I'm hearing is, above all, you listen. You listen with an open heart and you share back freely. Also, I'm hearing that you know when to hold them and know when to show them. Like, I'm hearing you got a good poker face. Also, I'm feeling like you also know how to read character very well. You can read people very well. Like, very well. And that is inspiring. And it's something that brings respect. I'm hearing that a lot of people respect you when your name gets spoken, when your name gets mentioned. People think of you with respect and turn to you with that respect and stand for you with that respect. And honestly, that says a lot about you as a person. When people willingly elect you the leader over and over again, and people seek you out and speak your name with love and respect and kindness, it says a lot about how you choose to show up in the world, pile number one. So thank you. That is absolutely one of the many, many ways that you inspire awe and delight in others. Thank you for your patience. I needed something to drink. So I have some handmade character quality cards, and I was going to pull a few of these and then some channeled messages. We have co-creator. So pile number one, you're an excellent co-creator. You're extroverted. You're daring. Mind. People feel possessive about you. You have a lot of charisma. You know your self-worth and value, and I'm hearing that you value others as well. You're impulsive. I hear you're a really good time. Soft. Soul-made. So soul-made for me is about coming from like your soul, that you're anxious but fearless. And so I'm hearing that the anxiousness makes you human, because it's almost like you're too good to be true. But there are parts of you that, like your impulsiveness and your anxiety, they make you human. And you inspire others. Okay, next, we're going to pull a couple of my 5D messages. Spirit, light this up. How does pile number one awe, inspire, and delight others? I'm raising my standards with discernment and accountability. So you take accountability. You also practice discernment. You think about clearly what you're going to do, and you come from a place of intention and intent when you do so. I want to love my life. And so I feel that you do love your life, and that you inspire others to love their life. And that I'm hearing the focus again is that community focus with the community focus of everyone's needs getting met the best that it can be. Obviously, it can't be perfect, but to as close as everybody feeling happy, contented, and well, and like a unit, that's important to you, number one, group number one. You make others, you help, you make sure that you do that for yourself, and then you reflect it back out for others to join you there. Also, you tell people that you think about them, you care about them, you wonder about them. I feel like there's personal investment in your relationships. Okay, we're going to get just a couple of more of these. And then we're going to pull these romance angel cards. You let people know, like, you could be the one for me. That's about, you let people know, like, yes, that we're in alignment. Yes, that works for me. Oh, I really like that about you. Oh, we make a good team. Like, I feel you're complimentary and complementative of people and the qualities that you really like, and that are in alignment with you, like that resonate with you, that agree with you and how you like to show up in the world. And actually, what Spirit just said is, my spirit guides are like, no, Whitney, it's actually how they like to do in the world. You are very clear about how you like things and how you like to go about things. And when others are clear back with you, you love that collaborative process. And then also you're good at like being flexible and listening to what people say they would like to experience. And you do what you can to show up with them in an authentic way and have them have their needs met and you have your needs met. Also, like, you might be an intuitive person. Like, you can feel when people have needs. You can feel people and their expectations. And so you'll say, like, oh, hey, Betty, I was thinking about you. How you doing? I was feeling like maybe you needed some support. And so you may have those kinds of interactions with the people that you that are in your life. Like, it awes and surprises and delights them. It inspires awe and delight in them. Like, maybe you'll reach out and say, hey, just sending you a message because you were on my mind today. Or, hey, just checking on you. You kept popping into my mind. Like, you're that type of person. Okay, we're going to pull a couple of these romance angel cards and then we will end your reading. Give your relationship a chance with unrequited love, with masks and engagement. So I'm hearing like, you give people a chance even when things aren't right. Even when you know they're BSing you or they're not being their most authentic self. You're like, you know what? I get it. I get that you don't know yourself or that this isn't all the way what either of us wants, or it's like you can see through their false mask and you know that the only reason they're wearing that mask is because they're afraid to be authentic, and it's like you still accept them for that anyways. That's what I just felt very strongly. Like, you know what? It's okay that you're afraid. It's okay. It's okay that you're scared to be the real you. I get it. This world is not the kindest. And it's a struggle to accept yourself at times. And you know what? I totally get that. And even if it's not that and it's something totally different, I have compassion for you anyways. I feel like you're a very compassionate, kind person. Now, also, I'm hearing that you won't totally like share yourself with them if they're not a real authentic. Oh no, Spirit's saying that's not true. You won't be the most vulnerable, but you'll still be who you truly are. A person who's wearing a mask, I just heard you gotta earn it from me. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn my trust. But I will be kind and choose to have compassion for you anyways. All right. Last but not least, a couple little tiles. You guys got a lot of notes. You guys have a lot of passion. You transform people with passion. Transformation with passion. Brown. 2. Quotation marks. And E. And then we have stuck in the mud. Call on the higher self and divine creator guides to help you open your heart, mind, and perspective so that you can see clearly. Ask for support, ideas, inspiration on new ways of thinking, being, and doing. So again, there's your theme. You guys are really good at creating those new beginnings, to going through those transformations. Being stuck in the mud is being stuck emotionally, like just not being able to get out of the rut. And you guys are excellent at coming forward and helping others get out of the rut. It's funny because brown, like, and mud, like, I mean, obviously brown can mean so many millions of things, right? And it's a color and all of that, but it reminds me of mud. And that like stuck in the mud is a quotation, right? And it's about duality. It's about two. It's about duality. And it's about finding the middle ground, the balance in between everything. You're good at that. Also, you're good at interdependence, coming together as a whole being to co-create and share and collaborate with one another. Partnerships, relationships, and collaborations. So again, you surprise and inspire, awe, and delight others with your ability to work as a team, to transform and move forward, and listening. This was a theme for you guys a couple of times throughout this video. So again, pile number 1, how you inspire, awe, and delight in others is through your ability to listen. It's time to pause and check in with your inner self guides in the universe. Listen deeply and intently to what's being shared with you. And so you, pile number 1, inspire awe and delight in others through your ability to listen and to be present and to just care. Your level of compassion and kindness and I'm just hearing like heart-centeredness is, it's a rare gift, and people are truly grateful for you and what you bring to the table in that way. Thank you. All right, guys, don't forget to drop down below what resonated, what signs, symbols, and synchronicities popped up for you, what was accurate and true, what resonated the most. And I will catch you guys again on another one. All right, if you chose this orange kitty and pile number 2, this is your reading. So the theme of this reading today is how you all inspire and delight others. How you inspire awe and delight in others. All right, spirit guides, beings coming in the highest vibrations of love and light. Please light up like the 4th of July, the signs, symbols, and synchronicities for pile number 2. Pile number 2, don't forget to ask for your signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Things like animals, numbers, colors, tarot cards, words, certain flowers, or I don't know, letters, ways of being, different things, whatever it is that will just be a sign, symbol, and synchronicity for you, so you know that spirit and your guides are talking to you. All right, spirit guides, light this up. Pile number 2. How do you inspire awe and delight in others? Bottom of the deck, new beginnings. Okay, and so new beginnings is all about that transformation, that the ending of an old cycle and the starting of a new. And energy never dies, or energy never goes away. It just gets transformed. And so that is the transformation, is the old into the new. We have sacred space and death here. Sacred space and death. And so for some reason when I saw that, I saw like a body worker, like maybe you're a massage therapist, a healer, a chakra healer. I'm seeing like Tai Chi. It's interesting. I'm seeing Tai Chi. I'm seeing yoga. I'm seeing like a chiropractor. I'm seeing many different types of body healers. I'm even hearing like a nutritionalist. You help others create sacred space. You could also be a spiritual leader, or like of a, it's funny because I'm even seeing like a church, interestingly enough. I'm also hearing like maybe an ordained minister, someone who helps others transform sacred space, transform who they are, and to create sacred space. And then we have struggle, with healing energy and divine timing. And so with this divine timing card, with the healing energy and the struggle, what I'm feeling like is you are very good at inspiring others into patience and groundedness. Like, I feel that you bring a sense of calm and ease when people are in struggle and chaos. I'm healing energy with struggle. And so for some reason, I'm feeling very strongly that you anchor others while they're going through challenges in their lives. And so maybe, like I just heard chemo, like maybe you're someone who works with others while they are going through cancer treatment or crisis, emotional crisis. This for some reason feels like emotional crisis to me, and mental crisis, but finding the rooted stability within all of that. Like you're the thread. Again, here with this divine timing card, this thread of stability and groundedness all the way through, and also this divine inspiration and wisdom. Like you help others heal the struggles so they get new beginnings. You help create death transformation into the sacred space of all that is within themselves. Wow, that's really beautiful. I'm even feeling like a speech therapist, because sacred space can look so many ways, right? That could look like a body. That can look like a voice. That can look like a mind. That can look like a perspective or a thought process. It can look like a way of being. It could look like exercise. It can look like nutrition. I'm even hearing like negotiating, like maybe you're a crisis negotiator or a hostage negotiator, or like answering phones at a police call center or a 911 call center or something like this. Like you help people when they are going through things that they cannot control. Divine timing is about things outside of your control. And I'm feeling very strongly like maybe an ER nurse or ER doctor or a or like an EMT or a fireman. You help people with things that they cannot control. When they're going through struggle and crisis, you help create stability and sacred space and new beginnings. Okay. Next, we're going to pull some of these beautiful the Botanical Inspirations deck. I just love this deck. It's so beautiful to me. Pull a couple of these. We have hibiscus, iris. We have asters, crocus, and anemone. Bottom of the deck, white rose, new start and wisdom. Interesting, you have double new start cards, new beginnings and new starts. So you definitely work with people with creating new beginnings, whatever that looks like, right? Whether that's with a physical body, that's with the mind. It could even be birth. I just seen babies coming out, like a baby coming out and like you catching the baby. And so you could be a nurse or work in the NICU or something like this, but you help people create new beginnings. Then so with, that's right. Spirit's reminding me to get one of these real quick. Light it up like the 4th of July, Spirit. Make it clear for pile number 2, how they inspire awe and delight in others. Paradise. No, just one, Spirit. Pile number 2. Soulmates. with masks, bottom of the deck. So you are really cool, reserved. You're good at hiding your feelings or not showing your true feelings. Which also, that really like makes me think like emergency, crisis, something like this, where you can't show your panic. You can't. You have to show that it's okay, that it's all going to be okay, that everything's under control. And I feel that way. I feel firm, grounded, like I am conveying that everything is going to be okay, no matter what. Okay, with hibiscus, we have beauty and happiness with rainbows and messages with paradise. So what I'm feeling here is you guys bring a lot of joy and beauty. And when I say beauty, when I'm saying beauty, I mean, well, yes, it can be physical beauty, but I'm feeling more like ease, grace, flow, a kindness, a gentleness, and also a sense of like spunk and spontaneity to the group. I think that rainbows and messages, you bring a lot of sunshine and happiness. Like, I feel that you're a very joyous person, a joyful person. I feel like you're very playful. I feel like a oneness is here. And I also feel like a sense of wisdom, like a quiet wisdom where you inspire others and you delight others. I'm feeling like a playfulness about you, like a jokester. Like, don't take things too seriously. Like, just relax and have fun and let's play. And it'll be okay. And we have elegance, patience, cheerfulness, and anticipation with soulmates. And so I think a lot of people feel comfortable with you. I think you inspire a sense of optimism and joy and fun. I think you inspire people to just kind of delight in like what's to come next. I feel this sense of like, oh, something's coming. Ooh, I didn't expect that. Like, I feel like you have a lot of really awesome stories to tell. And also I feel like you do partnership very well. Like, you're good at working in teams. You're good at working alone. I feel that you find a lot of joy in working with others and in sharing with others. Like, it's funny, like maybe you happen to be a solitary person on the inside, but when you go and you're with others, you give yourself to others. You share authentically. You come forward and you, like you want to inspire, you want to play, you want to delight them. It's like it's your mission to make somebody smile or laugh or feel loved or like respected. I feel like maybe you listen to other people's ideas and you're like, good idea. Back to the drawing board. Like, I feel like you're maybe a soundboard for people and they really appreciate that. And also it delights them and it creates this sense of like, wow, I'm so lucky to be in this person's life. All right, Spirit, I'm going to get some qualities and characteristics. Pile number 2, Spirit. How does pile number 2 inspire awe and delight in others with their qualities and characteristics? I just heard by the book. So you're a pretty serious person at times. Like, I feel like, yeah, it's all fun and games, but also there's a rhythm, there's a rhyme, and you know that. You're thought-provoking. A student, so you're always learning, growing. A scientist, so you also like experiments. Magnetic. Diligent. Lucky. Optimistic. Loyal. Easygoing. Confident. Endless possibilities. So yeah, you're full of ideas. Abrasive, and the dreamer. So you can come off, you have a strong personality. You can be very optimistic and fun, but also there is a sense of logic to you, a sense of methodicalness and of practicality. You really draw people to you with your, I just heard laser point focus. Like, I feel like when you're dedicated to something, you're dedicated. You're all in. Also, you're passionate and fiery, and so you can come off abrasive. You can kind of rub against people the wrong way, because like I'm standing up for what I believe is right, and you can be a little forceful, a little passionate about that, but I hear like once you get to know you, it's not that big of a deal. It's just certain people take it, offensively when you don't mean it offensively. You're just passionate about what you feel. And also, I just heard like, I don't care if they think I'm abrasive. I feel what I feel. I said what I said, and I got the right to that. And so like, whoop, rock on. Pile number 2, that's also inspiring and delightful about you, because like I think by you being that person, you encourage others. By being that by yourself without saying or doing anything other than showing up as that, you inspire that. You're confident, and it's funny, you're easygoing. You don't go picking fights, but if a fight gets brought to you, you're gonna stand your ground. That's awesome. All right, channel messages. How does pile number 2 inspire awe and delight in others? Woo, that was way many. You follow your heart. I am following my heart. Being with you brings me joy. Laughing with you is joy rising. So you're a blast. You are a good time. It is easy to have fun with you. And I feel like people get genuine like satisfaction out of hanging out with you. You follow your heart and you trust your intuition. And balance and harmony is key. Like you're all about the balance and harmony. Like you like things to be give and take. Also, again, double intuition cards following my strong intuitive pulses. And you make people want to spend their life with you. Like, I want to grow old and gray with you. Like, you're the kind of person that, like, friends want to be your friends for life. Partners want to be your life partner. Like, people in your life want to know you, want to work with you, want to be with you in whatever format for their lifetime, because you are a loving person and a kind person, but a really fun person. Like, you are always up for a good time. You adorn others with your love, and you show others that you love and care. All right. Last but not least, we're going to pull a few of these romance angel cards and then a couple of the charm messages, handwritten message bag, the goodie bag. Whoa, we have engagement. We have keep an open mind, and we have playfulness. And so all over reconciliation at the bottom of the deck. Can you see it well? There we go. So engagement, you enjoy hanging out with people. You're not afraid to be the one to say, hey, I want to do this. Hey, I want to, like you're not the one you're not afraid to initiate engagement. You like to do things with people. You also are an open-minded person. The things that you accept in others, your ability to share unconditional love is inspiring and quite delightful. I'm hearing that many people have shared their deep truths with you that felt very awkward and uncomfortable for them, but because of how you accepted them, it's no longer scary. And it's like they can accept themselves in a new way because you showed them how to be, or like, it's not even that you showed them. It's just like you reflected that it's not a big deal. Like, we all got our insecurities and our issues. We're people. That's the point. We have our light and our dark sides. And you're like, yeah, dude, cool. Not in conflict. You're good enough. And if you want to make a change, I support you. If you want to stay the same, I support you. You're good enough. And like, oh, okay. Like, I feel that acceptance was like, oh, why I hadn't had that before, and I didn't know what that was like that. And so you inspire others and create delight through your like lack of fear and engaging and initiating, and then also with your ability to be open and flexible, and then again rounding it off with that playfulness. Like, you are a delightful, joyous, playful, flirty, fun person, and it is a delight. And it's inspiring. It's like maybe you hang out with some serious people, and your serious people are like, man, I needed that good laugh. Like, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like, oh, that felt really good. Like, I feel like all of a sudden you're just sitting there and it's all quiet and you make some kind of joke or crack some kind of comment, and then like it's that deep belly laugh where you're like breathing hard, you're like, my stomach hurts. Like, yes, that's beautiful. Thank you. All right. Pile number 2, how they inspire awe and delight in others. Okay, we have B. Eat. Oh, you like to eat food? Cold. 5. Door. And sit. So I feel like maybe you like to hang out. That door, like that transformation, that new beginning type of stuff. New start. Wisdom. Like, yeah, like maybe you're like, hey, yo, did you know the door was right over there? You can go through it anytime you want. Also, I feel like sitting, eating, chilling, like that's your jam. Like you like to spend quality time with people, relaxing, hanging out. Also, I just heard ice clanking in a drink, like in a cup. And so maybe you're a person who likes to eat ice or likes to have like really cold drinks. Also, how you inspire and delight others is the ways in which you receive gifts. You allow the universe to give to you. You sit back and joyously receive your gifts of love, appreciation, and abundance, and you do it with ease. Pile number 2, that inspires awe and delight within others. Thank you, file number 2, for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and to drop your sign symbols and synchronicities below. What resonated? What sign symbols and synchronicities popped up for you? What was accurate? What was true? And if you have any suggestions for content you'd like to see, feel free to leave it in a comment below. I will see you on another one, pile 2. All right, if you chose this pink kitty cat and pile number 3, this is your reading. Okay, so today for you guys, the theme is how you inspire awe and delight in others. And so, spirit guides, highest self, beings coming in the highest vibrations of love and light, thank you for lighting up like the 4th of July. How pile number 3 inspires awe and delight in others. And pile number 3, don't forget to set your intentions about your sign symbols and synchronicities. I like to use different animals, colors, shapes, shells, numbers, tarot card, like, you know, different cards popping up. Also words. I'm all about colors, like especially, and numbers, man. That is my jam, as well as animals. In particular, I got a thing for cats and fish and animals, and dogs, flowers. So it could be anything, guys. Just pick things that resonate with you. All right, universe, light it up for pile number 3. How they inspire awe and delight in others. Pile number 3. We have anger at the bottom of the deck. We have ascension with integration. And then we have forgiveness with stripping of the illusions with the truth. And so how you inspire others is you use your anger to transform. You notice your anger, you notice when you're angry, and what I'm hearing is you don't sting others, you sting yourself. And if you do sting others, you become quickly aware of that and turn in on yourself to seek answers and create a solution. It's like, I just heard it's okay to be mean to me. It's not okay to be mean to someone else. And so how you inspire awe and delight in others is the ways in which you handle yourself. you come about yourself and dealing with all others in a very, I'm hearing, honest and truthful way. Also, I'm hearing that you have a lot of acceptance and surrender. Like, you don't fight what is. You're not a fighter of what is. You get mad and you get frustrated because you care so much. It's like you're so invested in it. But the beauty of it is you then transcend and transform the energy and turn it back into love over and over and over again. And so we have this ascension with integration. So what you're good at is shedding old skin and teaching others how to shed that skin and how to move on and use. I'm seeing light language. I'm also seeing like herbology, like maybe in some herbology, Harry Potter. I'm feeling like maybe you practice some kind of like natural medicine. I'm seeing poultices. I'm seeing like herbs, herb magic, or maybe magic. I'm seeing candle magic. I'm seeing different kinds of magic. I'm also seeing light language and ritualistic magic, maybe having to do with burying things, using earth. Also, I'm seeing the moon, like maybe you use different moon phases to do different kinds of magic, but you inspire awe and delight in others through your crown chakra integrations. You are very good at being connected to all that is and sharing to all that is through you authentically, and then having divine share back to you, and then you sharing back out. Spirit is showing me this circle all around from inside of you, out of you, back inside of you. And so it's like you're constantly, you are the universe and you are the individual soul, and so you're constantly feeding that loop of I am the universe, I am the soul, I am the universe, I am the soul, we are one, we are one. And it's like you're constantly developing new levels of awareness as to what that is. And then what I'm hearing is you reflect it back out to others. Also, you practice forgiveness when you realize that there's been an issue, like when an anger comes up, when you get frustrated or angry, you go into recognition of that aspect of yourself, and then you go practice forgiveness so that you can remove all illusions with honest and clear truth. You are a truth seeker. I just seen shuffling of tarot cards, like maybe you read your own cards, maybe you go to other readers and get readings. You're seeking the truth. You want to truly understand it to transform the energy. My right ear is ringing so strongly, and for me that is a confirmation of this higher truth coming in. And so you are a truth seeker. I see a lot of purple, a lot of blue, and a lot of green. Heart healing. I'm also hearing higher heart energy, like you are a person who practices a lot of kindness, a lot of compassion, a lot of love over ego, over pride. I would rather be loved than be right. It's like I just don't have time for that BS. Also, I feel like you're very focused on yourself and your self-worth, your self-work, and your service work. Like I just heard, I'm doing my mission work right now. I'm busy doing what I came here to do to support the planet. And people and their stuff, if it gets in the way, I just cut it out. And so I'm feeling like you may not have too many people in your bubble because you're really choosy about who you have in your bubble. Bottom of the deck, sweet pea. We have blissful pleasure. And so you're someone who really enjoys the sweetness in life. You are a person who really enjoys quality and goodness. And so I think that kind of comes back to why you choose to be a hermit or a loner. You know how to have a good time by yourself. You know what quality is. And if somebody or a group or a situation isn't bringing that quality, you have no problem deucing out, being like, yeah, thanks for the invite, gotta go, bye. And so because of that choosiness and your awareness of self and what you bring to the table, you just really don't have time for that BS. You really don't. Okay. And then one of these. I love these Island Time Wellness cards. I got new cards in the mail. It's such a beautiful gift. I'm so grateful for all of you who support me and give me donations and support my channel and who purchase my readings. You guys support me on so many levels, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so blessed. That's one of the ways in which you guys inspire, awe, and delight me. Also, it makes me wonder, because I'm saying this during your reading, if that is something that inspires and delights others, is that you're a generous person, a very kind, loving person who, when you receive a gift, you're grateful for that gift, and you practice appreciation, and it's very easy to see. You're a chill dude. You like to be by yourself. This is the separation card. You have no problem being by yourself, but you do yearn for like-minded people. It's like, yeah, I don't mind being by myself, but it would be nice to have another couple of cool dudes just to chill with. That'd be nice. I would really appreciate my tribe. We have Trumpet Gentian with Choreopsis, which is always joyful and powerful healing. And so I feel that you're an optimistic, joyous person, and I also feel that you have really powerful healing energy, and you're a very unconventional person. Like, I feel like a lot of people would like to be in your bubble. A lot of people would like to date you, know you, spend time with you. But because of how aware you are, like, I feel like you're sensitive. And I also feel like when I say sensitive, I mean sensitive to energies. Like, you clearly feel other people's energies. You can read their intentions. You can read their thoughts. Like, I feel like telepathy is one of your gifts, your talents, your skill sets. And so, you know when somebody's coming at you sideways, you know when somebody's bringing BS, you know when somebody's coming true, and you know when somebody's not. And so you'd rather stay in your own lane and do your own thing than go be with other people who aren't real, who aren't authentic to you. You're also a really joyful person, and so I feel like while that's how you feel, like, you actually attract a lot of the people because of how bright you radiate. Your light is very, very bright, and others are magnetically attracted to you and drawn to you. We have Gratitude with Grace and Sweetness with Majesty and Virtue over the sunglasses. So again, I think you're a really chill dude. Also, very high vibrational person. Like, I think you live with a lot of gratitude, a lot of optimism, a lot of sweetness, a lot of healing. And so you're vibrationally very high. It makes sense why you radiate towards others, and others just want to be in your vicinity, in your vibe, because you have a lot of integrity and authenticity. Like, I feel like you take action from your heart and your own soul. You don't follow other people. You don't copycat. You may copycat for a second to learn something, but then you integrate it in and make it yours, your own way. And so that's not really copying. It's more modeling. But what Spirit is saying either way is that you have this, it's funny, I just heard majesticness. Is that like really a thing? But yes, they're saying majesty, elegance, royalness, a sense of elegance, a sense of poise that draws people in. There's this something magnetic and like, it's funny because if you feel very alluring, like somehow I can't help but want to talk to you. I can't help but stop myself from wanting to continue to like lean into the energy because it feels good. The energy feels good. Also, for some reason, I'm feeling like you're a classy or a snazzy dresser. Like, I feel like you have this, if you're a feminine woman or man, like a feminine energy, like you wear colors that really complement you. Cuts of clothing that very much complement your body, and like there's this sense of like regalness, this sense of like standing out while not being flamboyant or flagrant. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, next we're gonna get some qualities and characteristics. Pile number 3, how you inspire and awe You inspire awe and delight in others. You have your heart in your hand. Demonstrative. So you are a very pure, genuine person. YOLO, you only live once, man. Deep as an ocean, yeah. I feel like you may be an artist, a player. So you have player energy. It's interesting though, because it doesn't feel like literally player. Like you're not dating a bunch of people, but you have this like emotionally unavailable energy. It's like, prove it to me that you're really here and that you're real. Otherwise, I'm not going to invest in you. And that comes off as player energy. Growing, a jokester, a leader, courageous. I hear you stand up for what you believe is right. Clumsy. Audacious. Oh, okay. Expanding. Yeah, I felt with the growing that it was about like evolving, expanding. Driven, heart-centered. You guys got a lot. Fertile. Like you're very creative people. That's why I feel like you're artists. Maybe you guys also are tarot card readers, healers, some kind of brilliant artist. Somebody who takes like thoughts, feelings, imagery, visions that were received and make them into like something physical and share it with others. What is this? Spicy. Awe-inspiring. Oh, literally the reading. Objective. Free. Surprising. And a catalyst. So you create a lot of change in others. You create a lot of change in yourself. I'm hearing like you reject people who are not used to being rejected. Again, that player energy, because you're not really emotionally available for a lot of people on purpose. Like you do that on purpose. And when you are so demonstrative, it's like when you are with people, you're really real. You're really who you are. And you share that with people. But then when they turn to you to try to create an attachment, you're not available for that. Which is really interesting, actually. Messy, clumsy, you're cute. I really resonate with these pile. Audacious, expanding, driven, spicy. So like I feel like you do things that come out of nowhere. Like you surprise people a lot. Also, I think maybe people would think that you're not as deep as you are, and that you, with that player, that emotionally vacant feeling or emotionally unavailable, I think people don't realize how deep you are and how much you do think and feel and experience just because you don't share it. Oh, wait. Before we jump to this, Spirit is saying don't forget these channeled messages. How does pile number 3... inspire awe and delight in others? I am receiving visions of what's coming next. So again, I'm telling you, I keep feeling that really strong, that third eye, that sacred vision. And so I feel that you guys are psychics, or that you're painters, creative artists. Like you get visions in your mind and then you share it. I am reaping what I sow. So you're a very abundant person. I'm also hearing an excellent manifester. Like I just heard like a master manifester. I feel you with me. Spiritual. I just want you. Text messages coming in. Surprises and delights for you. I know your soul, and this is about you. So I feel like you are very clear with people. When you let somebody into your heart, you are very honest, very real. You keep it real the whole time. But people aren't used to that. That's like a unique, a rare quality. I just seen a unicorn run past my vision. And so like that's rare. And people feel, it's like, I don't know what to do with you because I don't experience that kind of energy very often. And so I think at first people may discredit you or not see your true value or your true worth because they're used to, they're not used to people like you. They're not used to people being as real and authentic as you are. And so it's like, oh, I didn't realize that was you. My bad. I'm really sorry, actually, because I totally messed up thinking that you were playing a game, but guess what? You were never playing a game. And so I just heard, like, the player got played and not you. So, like, people think that you're playing games with them, so they play games, and then you're not playing a game, and you're not even going to participate in the game, so then you just walk away, and they end up getting left out in the cold, when the whole point was to leave you out in the cold because they wanted to stay in control and play a game because they thought you were playing a game, but you never were. So I really resonate with that, my friends. Spiritual. You are a very spiritual being. Also, I feel like you tell people when you feel them. Like, oh, you popped up, or oh, I was feeling you, or oh, you popped into my mind, or oh, I'm just calling because I thought of you. Also, I feel like you're a really communicative person. Text messages coming in. Like, I feel like you have no problem reaching out and saying, hey, how's it going? Just thinking about you, sending you love, and letting that be good enough. Also, you tell people when it's about them and what it's about them and who's it, why is it, what's it, how's it. I feel like you're really honest and open and authentic about how you feel. I just heard if you're watching this pile for somebody else, and this is your person that you're watching for, don't cross them. And also, if they stop telling you how they feel and they stop being real and authentic with you, pay attention because you're messing up. You're messing up. You've lost your person's trust. Or they're in a place where if they're still entertaining you, you're losing their trust. And so this person requires trust and security to continue on in a relationship. Whether that be a friendship, a partnership, a romantic interaction, anything. This person requires trust unless you're outside of their sphere, and then they could care less. All right. 3 of these. How does pile number 3 inspire awe and delight in others? Separation with passion and honeymooning over staying optimistic about your love life. And so you're, again, that thread of optimism and happiness, like you're a very optimistic, loving, happy person, in the sense that, like, you know, things will work out. I just heard perfect timing, divine timing. Like, you're not worried about it. You're very, like, good with yourself. This separation card, like, you don't mind being separated from folks. You don't mind being individual and doing your own thing. It's like independence is your jam. Actually, it takes more from you to interact with others than it does to be by yourself. I just heard, though, that if that's inspiring, maybe you used to be a codependent person, or you come from codependent people, or a lot of people in your life are codependent, and Spirit is just saying what is awe-inspiring and delightful about you is that you have no problem being independent. You like it. You live there. You thrive there. You're also a very passionate person and a very, like, loving person. You follow your joy. You follow your delight. You share from your soul easily and effortlessly. Like, I feel like it's natural and normal for you to follow your heart's call. When your heart calls to you, you're like, yes, hello, I'm picking up. What's up? What do you need? Oh, you want a chocolate? Let's have a chocolate. Oh, you want to go on a walk? Let's go on a walk. Oh, you want to take a picture? Or, oh, you want a pretty flower? Or you want to color? You want to paint? Or you want to clean? Or whatever it is. You want that candle? You want to watch that show? You want to take a bubble bath? Like, you listen to your heart's call. It's not hard for you. And then lastly, with the honeymoon card, when you are with others, it's a good time. It's fun. It's joyous. It's light. It's, the card says bliss. Like, others enjoy bliss when spending time with you. You are a good time. You're fun. You're easygoing. And I feel like if you're not easygoing and you're intense, it's like in the best of ways. And your friends are that way too, because you're that way. And there's a comfort, there's an ease there. There's a sense of, like, home and community and oneness. Like, this is just a bomb-ass time. I'm having a fucking blast. And it feels really good to me. All right. Last but not least, we're going to get some of these. Okay, we have backspace. Again, like, you are not afraid to be like, whoa, back up, and then backing off yourself. We have hot, where, mouse, 10, she, and into. So it's interesting. These are just signs, symbols, and synchronicities for you guys. So the number 10, hot, it could be like you're hot and sexy. It could be that it's hot outside. It could be that you're a hot person, meaning that like you're really attractive to a lot of people. Mouse. A mouse to me carries a message of attending to the little details. Also, I feel like you look into things. If you feel something, you look into it. Like whether it's reading cards or getting a card reading or talking to the universe about it or researching it. Like I just said, Google. I just heard Google, what is this? Or Siri. You're not afraid to do the research. Also, victory. Your messages of victory and success. Congratulations. Public recognitions, rewards, accolades, and a job well done. And so what inspires awe and delight in others is your ability to create success from following your passions. I feel like you're really good at speaking your authentic truth and taking actions towards yourself and getting victory. And people are inspired by that. That is delightful. That is inspiring. And then also on the right path. And so what else inspires, how you inspire and delight others is by how you trust how you're on the right path. You believe that what you do is working. You keep going and have faith, trust, devotion to your path, goals, dreams, and personal growth. So you're a very dedicated, disciplined person. When you believe what you believe, you take full action. I just heard had an idea to start a business and boom, now she has a full business, or now he has a full business. Like, I feel like you're a very dedicated person. You follow your passions through and they manifest in the physical world because you just won't have less than that. That's awesome, pile number 3. All right, don't forget to drop below what signs, symbols, and synchronicities resonated with you. If you have any content suggestions, any types of readings you'd like to see, please do feel free to drop below. And I will talk to you guys again on another one. See you soon.